up, YouTube? It's your boy Bucky, your boy Pop. This is Buckeye High Talk, man. When we get high, we talk Buckeye. Man, Pop, shit, you know, we was going to go on about that bullshit loss to Indiana, but man,
See,
some shit popped off, and I'm sure. What's that?
I said, you see, I'm dressed for the Big Ten funeral.
Oh yeah. Well, as most of you probably already know, man, yesterday dropped some fucking hella crazy news, man. It almost made me fall off the couch. That team up north decided to go and fire their head coach, Jerome Moore, for inappropriate sexual relations with a staff member. Now,
Fake shivers.
for those keyboard warriors out there, they're gonna hop in the comments talking about, oh, how's the relationship inappropriate? First off, there's multiple fucking ways, my guy, multiple
He's
ways.
married.
But to answer your
Typically,
question, because he was fucking with a staffer that was below him on the football department, that went against UM's school policy and the contract that he held with UM. So he got his ass shit canned. You shouldn't have been cheating, my guy. That's your doing. You know, the only ones in this whole story that I really feel bad for, Bubba, is his wife and them kids.
the word on the street is her. What Jim called him and was like, "Hey, bro, that's the wrong cheat, and I told you to do." So like, it might have been a miscommunication between coaches. So he went out and cheated on his wife instead of cheating at the football game because they damn sure ain't beat us.
Man, like, and then there's also fucking rumor. Well, he's under investigation. The man was arrested shortly after being fired, and it came out that he was arrested and is being investigated, and we're hearing it's based on a assault charge, possibly. I guess we'll find out more. He's supposed to be arraigned in court tomorrow, so we'll wait and we'll see what they say. But um, man, like I said, this shit's just fucking wild, bro. That shit was not on my fucking 2025 bingo card here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
wow.
my free space, nigga. Like I did, yeah, you're right. I didn't have that on there. So like,
No,
if I
but
had to get this, nigga, that's a free space right in the middle.
shit's crazy, dude. Like, I mean, to hear that, or we hear rumors that he possibly got in an argument with his old lady, put a knife to his own neck and threatened to kill himself, and then left. And we're hearing rumors that he possibly broke into an assistant's house and put a knife to his own neck and threatened to kill himself and the assistant, and
Love
then
you, bitch.
left and got caught over by some church up in Saline, Michigan. Like, just wild, bro. Like, this man just completely imploded in a 24-hour period. Threw away one of the cushiest jobs in fucking in all the country. You know what I'm saying? Threw away 5.1 mil per se, give or take. Per year for the next what? He had like 2 or 3 more years on his contract, and just blows my mind, my guy.
Look, all I can say is good, goodbye to this nigga that thought he had it all. He might have beat the Buckeye, but he ain't beat that cake or I fucked that up, but yeah, he ain't beat that court case.
Man,
He pinned it. He a pinning that nigga right now. You know what I'm
it's
saying?
about to be a wild couple of weeks, man. I'll tell you that. I'm very curious to see who they're gonna get to be the new head coach with time period that this all happened in.
I think they're gonna go for like, look,
The
Okay,
only
so
big name I can think that don't have a team is Brian Kelly, and he don't have a good track record against Ohio State.
but I was gonna say like, man, what if they take a shot, right? What person would you want to come back to your school that left this bitch? It's like got everything that nigga want, like have him bring whatever he sold his soul to, whatever. I don't give a fuck. This cheap motherfucker, bring him back to TUA
Who?
and see what he do as a head coach.
Who?
Who retired from the New England Patriots?
He's in Carolina. Oh, you're talking about fucking Bill Belichick?
Oh,
Who?
Tom Brady.
Oh, fuck that.
I want to beat him like in my era. Like I wasn't there
I
when he was
feel it.
there.
No, I feel it 100%, but he ain't gonna do it. He ain't gonna do that.
I know it's not worth it, especially that fucking train wreck of a fucking school. Yeah, it's
Bro,
not worth it.
they just hired a special teams coach Monday.
They stole what Kerry Combs from us, who we discredit from now on.
No, it was
All this work we don't push around.
our running backs coach.
Bro, they just went and got Kerry Combs for special teams.
That's who they hired, bro?
That's who they hired, bro.
No.
Double check me on it. They just hired Kerry Combs for special teams at the team up north, right? Yeah, all this back because I got it right here. You're born in Ohio.
You're
Raised
right.
in Ohio. You played
Literally.
college, or you might have played college. Ohio.
You trading ass bitch.
Coaches,
Yeah. He don't. His name don't get spoken in the halls of Ohio State anymore. Damn it. Piece of shit.
Fuck out of here. You're discredited. Bro, because there's footage. Like, you can't have footage on you talking about the team up north, and then you go and post something online and say, oh, I'm so glad I finally, as a fan, get to be a part of the big.
I was watching some shit earlier. They said they was talking about possible coaches that Michigan could go after, and they said fucking hold on. They said what's his name over at Notre Dame? Fucking God damn it, I'm having a brain fart. But they said they go after former Buckeye player. Like, dude, are you serious?
The only Buckeyes you can go after, what's the Herbert kid, is go after his dad and see if he flips. That's the best you got. That's the best you got, bro, on my show. And his dad is committed to the Buckeyes 110%. His son, did you see the picture of his son standing on the M like a fucking idiot? Bro, clear shot. His son standing right there like he did something in the game, just standing on the M like playing a flag. Fuck out of here, bro. Bro. Fuck. I'm so glad we won this year.
Oh yeah.
Something to look, bro. We got 300 days plus. You hear me? 350 plus. You hear me? Bragging. See me next year. I don't want to hear shit. I done seen fucking fans of Michigan crumble, bro, and I love every minute of it. Because they don't know how to be humble with a fucking win or loss.
It's going to be crazy for them next year. Think about this. It's going to be absolutely insane for them next year. Who knows where the fuck they're going to be? Because you don't know who their head coach is going to be. You don't know. Hold on. Listen to me. You don't know who their head coach is going to be. Once the coach is fired, they open up a 30-day transfer portal for all the players, including the ones that just signed. Literally just signed last week, bro. You know a lot of them are going to... Look at what happened with Caleb Downs and Julian Sain when Nick Saban retired. They instantly hit the transfer portal. That's dope. I got my coffee mug out there. I just didn't make coffee, so... I'm just,
you know... see that? I was like, I'm getting this. That big Buckeye stamp on it.
What did I do with it? There it is. Yeah, your boy's just chugging out the 2-liter. You know what I'm saying?
I just had to throw that in there real quick. But let's get back to it about these little bums.
Like, bro, in real talk, I feel bad for the players. I feel
I
bad
do
for the
too,
players that have
but I
been
do.
there for through all this bullshit that UM's had, had going on with themselves. Fucking, I mean, it's crazy, bro. Like this shit is wild.
Look, they about to clean slate, bro. Kerry Combs is about to be out of a job at this point. Like they're gonna clean slate, and they're gonna bring somebody in and ask them to fill house, and they're gonna go based off that from here on out. And it's always gonna be the game, but it's gonna be kind of hard for them to bounce back, especially with recruits and all of that. So everybody you got right now, you had this quarterback coming in talking all this hot shit, and Underwood did nothing. So
Yeah.
now you got
Who's to say
all this.
Underwood's gonna stay? Who's to say?
Exactly. I was getting to that point.
I mean,
What's he gonna say? He gonna be like, "I'm gonna leave you and go somewhere else.
I'm
Go
believe you.
knock on somebody else door."
I'm believe you.
I lost to the Buckeyes. I need another team that's gonna play them, but I don't want to be with that team.
I don't know, dude. It's about to be wild how this all plays out. I guess we'll have to wait and see. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to waste too much time on this subject. Yeah, just that was big news. I had to get it out there a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And allow you to throw your little jabs in there.
Yes. Real recruiting situation, right? It's a lot of controversy going down with that Legend Bay.
Oh yeah,
For
I see
and
that
I
too.
know we came in talking about it last week, but it's getting hotter on like force and due to age and forged signatures and shit like that. I
Yeah.
don't know the full story, but that is going to be one of the biggest stories that come to this recruiting shit
Oh yeah.
this year.
Well, I'm hearing.
Uh,
I'm hearing
Crazy.
that his mom went to Tennessee onto campus and got some paperwork or whatever by herself without him. And then they apparently locked him out. There was a tweet out or like a Instagram
Yeah,
post or
like
some shit
shit.
that was quickly deleted. Said his brother and them had access to his things. And he's probably gonna get locked out. That he did not sign that letter of intent. Blah 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 blah. And then it was quickly deleted. And all this, I guess he don't turn 18 till like around Christmas, maybe Christmas.
Christmas
And
Day, he'll legally be 18, but it's Christmas Eve, I think it's his birthday.
and it's going to be very curious to to see the transfer portal once that opens up to see what happens with that because I got an eerie feeling he's jumping and he's coming here. I got a
So
really because
I'm looking at shit
this
that
just
happened.
weird, bro. This whole situation is just weird. Like everything
Yeah, 'cause
that's
I'm gonna
going
say I'm
down with
looking
it.
at shit that happened, bro. And it's like, but even with Hardline getting a promotion, even though it's not at Ohio State, but like that didn't mess up nothing. Not none of the recruiting, none of that, bro. Like he still want all of them to go to
I
Ohio
mean,
State, and if they
we
want to
lost
follow
it.
him, follow him.
We lost like one or two. A couple. We lost a couple.
But
We lost that one
they
kid to
want to go.
USC. Uh,
Yeah, I give us that. Like we lost him,
Actually, I
but that
think
was
we
just a
lost two to
teammate. I think that was
USC.
a teammate thing. That was a teammate thing. He just wanted to follow the best receiver. And then when he realized that he wasn't going to be with the best receiver coach because he was doing his own thing, he took the next best team. For him, it was USC. So that's what I think his decision came down to because he might have had inside information before we even seen it on social media because I seen his flip before I seen anything about Brian.
Yeah, I don't know. It is what it is,
So
man. We still picked up Chris Henry Jr. But yeah, that Legend Bay thing is going to be very interesting to keep an eye on, uh, especially come transfer portal time. But all right, man.
into the game.
Let's get to this game, man. Let's where to start? I mean, don't get me wrong. Cause I'm sitting here. I was just looking at the stat comparisons between the two. Or between both teams. All the stat leaders for the game. Julian actually threw for more yards than Mendoza. Bo actually ran more yards than what's that kid's name? Black. Uh, JJ had more yards than Becker. Curry and Jones both had 2 sacks. Sonny had 2 more tackles than Hardy. You know, it was a hard fought fucking game. Like they went at it, bro. They went the fuck at it. It was a close slobber knocker of a game. You know, it's what
I
everybody
mean,
kind of expected was gonna. You know, it was a defensive, battle throughout the whole thing. You had the top 2 defenses in the country. You know, my biggest issue with the game, I have 3. We'll start with the easiest one. Jada Fielding's got to go. There's no question about it. Jaden Fielding has got to fucking go. The kid misses every goddamn important kick of his career. He's the reason we lost the game last year against Team Up North. And then again, with a chance to tie it up from a chip shot 27-yarder, he fucking misses it far left, just like last year, and we lose by the exact same score we lost to the Ambassadors Up North last year. Exact same fucking scenario. Everything to the T, except for the fact that they obviously threw the ball because JJ had 144 fucking yards through the air on 8 receptions. You know what I mean? Like they were throwing the ball, but Jada Fielding missing that fucking kick killed us completely. And
I watched that game, and since we're talking about that right now, I'm gonna just tie in on it. One, we go down, right? And like we're trying to get the lead and we're trying to play Buckeye football. We get screwed over here and there. We'll get to that. But you go down and with a 30-yard kick, you make it. But to fucking tie the game and give us a shot to fucking go into overtime, you chip that bitch at 27 yards from the same fucking side that you kicked the 30-yard on. That's what pisses me off.
Yeah,
because you went down closer. It should have been fucking easier. There ain't no wind blowing, so ain't no fucking excuse.
Nope. He just straight up shanked that motherfucker.
Shanked.
Yep.
Now, if he has an excuse and never said it, it's time to speak up. It's time to make a tweet and saying, hey, if you can kick a field goal, show me you kicking a field goal or something, because this is what happened to me, and only kickers will understand that. Because then I will believe it, but I ain't seen a post or nothing. And at this point, nigga, you shanked it. And you shanked it when it mattered the most.
Oh, yeah.
Not only that, your coach can't depend on you because we should have won the game, if anything, 16-13, and fighting that last quarter for them not to score, because we should have not even went for the tush push. We should have just fucking kicked it. Indiana got bailed out because his knee touched the ground.
Yep.
Swear to God.
And that's my biggest issue with him doing the QB sneak is if you pay attention, he goes way too low. Like he's trying to burrow, and I understand what he's trying to do, but kid, you're putting your knee down almost every fucking time. You need to learn to keep your body a little stiffer and keep your legs moving, but know where your knee's at, Bubba. But no. Jada Fielding's an easy one. Because I've been saying it all season. Jada Fielding is not that guy. He ain't going to make the NFL. Because if you can't kick a fucking 50-yarder consistently, the fuck use they got for you? You know what I'm saying? But my next thing, probably my biggest, Tegra Shabola. Literally shit the fucking bed throughout that whole game, my guy. Shit the bed. He was letting in so much pressure in the beginning. First 2.5 fucking quarters, I'd say. Two and a quarter. He let in so many pressures. He was the one that was just fucking shit up. And Daniels, yeah, he was having some problems, but he was trying to compensate for fucking Tegra's fuck ups too. And it was just, I mean, Indiana, don't get me wrong, Indiana's defensive line did their fucking thing, my guy. They did their thing. But Tegra could
No,
not do shit. Well, if you notice, in the third quarter, when they finally took Tegra Shabola out and replaced him with number 58, I can't think of his fucking name off the top of my head. Well, they replaced him, and what did you notice? Julian started being able to set his feet, go through his progressions, and get rid of the ball, right?
yes,
That was
but I
horrible.
okay. You said something about Indiana's defense. Okay, yes, Indiana's defensive line is it, right?
They did that
But
thing, bro.
they are you can beat them. The one thing about Indiana's line is they're going to fight for push. They're giving you the 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. I'm going for your quarterback. So if your quarterback is a shifty quarterback, they're active. Like they're fast on that defensive line. So they're going to get to your quarterback. That's why Julian got tripped up by his shoestring and shit. So like he was getting out. He was doing all the moves he had to do to let his line do it. The line gave up. Now that's where it brings in what you're talking about. That was the main target of our line giving up.
Well,
And
they were doing a bunch of stunts and shit, and it was like it was confusing the fuck out of him. He was lost, bro. He was fucking lost. Every time you watch, he's like stepping the wrong way, and he's getting off balance, and he's not. Dude, I wish I could have reached through that fucking screen and smacked him upside his fucking head, like, bro, get your head in the game. But if you notice, like I said, once they pulled him and replaced him, Julian started having fucking time in the pocket to get rid of the ball, find his receiver, go through his check, to his check down, go through his progression, do what he had to do. It was
But
just,
that leads to Ennis having to, or not Ennis, but that's why I feel like Julian is throwing the ball quicker. In my opinion,
that's
he's
why
throwing the ball
they
quicker
looked
at
funny.
the beginning of the game, right? He's throwing the ball because the line is letting the pressure through. So his first interception, the dude didn't even want the interception. It landed in his hand. He threw it to Ennis. Now, if you rewatch the play, over Ennis, there's a deep safety, but the safety's not too far from Ennis. He's close enough. But you got the person tracking Ennis. There was like 2 people, 3 people in that area. Because Ennis was like, he was swatting, right? But there was a corner, 101, over where Tate was. And Tate was wide open on the curl. And now, when that ball was thrown, I don't know what Tate was doing 100%. But I know for a fact when you look at the film, Ennis has every defender, safety, slot corner, linebacker. Everybody's on him. Linebacker catches the interception. That one-on-one DB with Tate, he curls inside. He's wide open.
Right.
If you look at the interception, Tate's right there to make a play because he was wide open on the curl.
Right.
Whole time. But he never had that time to read it because he went middle, pressure, throw. Because he thought he had it fast enough to dot it, and then they are fast on that defense. They're fast.
That defense is good, girl. They're gonna be a problem in the playoffs.
So really, like I kudos, bro.
If my master, if my master plan plays out, which by the way, my master plan is A&M's taking out Miami. That's just a wild guess. Ole Miss is obviously beating Tulane. Fucking, I got OU beating Bama again, but it depends on what offense we get with Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? But Bama really is not that good. In my personal opinion, they should not have been in the top 12 at all.
I think all the teams that cowered out and said they don't even want to be in a bowl don't even deserve to be in a playoff. You don't even want to play a bowl game. You don't want to give seniors the opportunity to finish out their season with an extra game. Cheerleaders to cheer, all that shit, bro. Like, there's so much shit that happens in this last game, even if it's a bowl game, but you don't want to play, not to play it. Right. And now everybody crying for a 24 seed playoff. Like, what the fuck is wrong with people?
All right, hold on. So I got A&M, Ole Miss, OU, and then Oregon. Obviously, JMU has no chance. I'm sorry. So then that puts Oregon versus Iowa, Indiana. I said Iowa. Jesus Christ. Uh, and then you'd have, let me think. Ohio State would have A&M, and then what was that? I want to say it was Georgia, Bama. No, Georgia, Ole Miss, and then it'd be Indiana. No, Indiana would be Oregon. Ohio State would be
How
A&M.
about you figure out your bracket and I get back to this game? Because I got a
Let
lot of
me
shit
pull the
to say.
bracket back up because that's my problem.
Yeah, you set that shit up, right?
That's the
Because I
problem.
want
That's the
my favorite guy of the game on defense, I shit you not, Lorenzo Stout.
Oh, that's
Lorenzo
right. It
Stout.
was Oregon, Texas Tech. It'd be Oklahoma, Indiana. That would be an interesting game.
I'm gonna give you a shout out, Lorenzo. I'm gonna let him talk.
Georgia and Ole Miss, and then Ohio State and A&M. And then obviously, I think Ohio State could take A&M. I got Georgia taking Ole Miss. I got Indiana taking Oklahoma in a close game. That Oregon Texas Tech game's a little.
Rep big till I die.
You
Since
know
you
what
in
I'm
the
saying?
Big Ten, I'm around.
But for shits and giggles, I'm gonna say Oregon squeaks out a dub there. So that's Oregon, Indiana in a rematch, and then Georgia, Ohio State. And I really believe we can take Georgia.
100%.
And
That's the
then
game I want. So I'm talking shit to my brother.
Indiana,
Dark Kenobi.
I really feel Indiana can take Oregon again. So that would pit Ohio State versus Indiana again in the national championship game. There is a possibility that we could see them again.
Check this out. If we get Georgia, we're getting Dark Kenobi on it. We're gonna get
100%.
my brother
100%.
to come on here and talk Georgia. So I'm gonna get him ready with his little talk his little bullshit, whatever. Because I'm going at his neck. He already know I get him shit every time I see him. And yeah, we gonna do that. So I hope we get that locked in. Because I want my rematch. They
Oh,
could have lost that.
we just gonna talk some
I want
bad
a
shit, my
fake
guy.
ass kicker. We can't get a good kicker for shit.
That's
We
gonna
got a
be
good
the.
ass team. Ain't got no good ass kicker. What the fuck kind of team ain't got no good kicker?
I say bench that motherfucker.
Fuck.
I don't give a
That
fuck
shit
if you
will
gotta
eat me
go.
alive.
I don't care if you gotta go get yourself a soccer player and say, hey, just aim for that and kick.
These niggas is getting Australian, bro, and they can kick.
Oh, the punters? Yeah, I'm curious to see that kick.
They need to start digging deeper. Where is the field goal kick? In
All right.
England? What? I don't know.
Now,
Start looking, bro.
now my.
Football players, as far as soccer, are actually good kickers, bro.
Oh yeah. Now my third thing. Where the fuck were the flags, my guy? Dude,
Bingo
blatant,
bango.
blatant holding. The one they had they had Kenyatta Jackson by his fucking
Double
neck
team.
and around his fucking legs,
Double
dragging. He was
team.
holding him like this, bro, like wild, and the refs looking right at him. And then there was another one where Kenyatta got in the backfield. And he got around the left tackle and he grabbed him right here in his shirt, bro, and yanked him flat to the ground. Like, dude, and you see it off the ref cam.
Imagine that shit in a neutral site. No Big Ten referee, like a neutral referees up. Bro, we winning, bro. Off of just y'all can't fucking stop our defensive line. Literally, I said it was gonna be a battle between the line of scrimmage. We won the line of scrimmage on defense 90% of the time. We won the line of scrimmage on offense 76% of the time.
It was just wild, bro. Like, dude, like Mikey said, you know, everybody was texting like, "Where the hell's the holding call? What the hell? What is this bullshit?" You know what I'm saying? No, don't get me wrong, ladies and gentlemen. I understand that Ohio State got a few that went their way too, but like these were
I mean, there was a
blatant.
passing
These
call that
were
they.
blatant, right in their face, looking right at it, and they still nothing. Like, wow, bro, shit was
But
wild.
that leads me back to my shout out of the game, Lorenzo Styles, bro. Not only did he mess up because this is what happened. The first play he dropped back, right? And he was covering, bro. And Beckers is like my honorable mention for that team, bro. Without Beckers, they really lost that game. But he covered that nigga perfectly. Didn't have to do a motherfucking thing, but he seen an opportunity to kill that quarterback and he took it and left that man wide open. And he got some yards, but he bounced back. And on a deep pass, he had the best coverage, no pass interference. Boom, stopped everything. We got, to play our ball. But then he also went down, right? And he had a pass breakup that led to Ignatius's interception.
Yep.
That was him that caused that. Without that, it's 50-50 whether it get that.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean, bro was really out there on the field putting everything in because he ain't played all season. He had to sit a couple games. That man did what he had to do. So I can't wait to see what he do in the fucking playoffs. I hope these motherfuckers actually don't scout him because they're like, oh, he traded it. No, he really about that. And he got that big brother out there helping lead the defense. And then you got the on the field coach, Caleb. Come on now. What we're about to do in the playoffs, I'm so grateful for. But that is my motherfucking shout out player of the game because no matter what, that man gave everything he had. And he helped the team.
Yeah, that
I
pisses
just
me
had to
off.
get that out.
Bo had 86 yards, but it says we only have 58 total fucking rushing yards because of the 6 sacks that Julian took. Julian only took 6 sacks all season. He took 6 sacks alone in this game. Like, it was horrendous, dude. We were 4 for 12 on fucking third down efficiency. We were 0 for 1 on fourth downs. Fucking, we only had 322 yards total. It was just, dude, we only averaged 2.2 yards per carry. It was like, it was fucking stupid.
I don't even think people realize like how unstoppable JJ is because of the last play of the game. Like he really caught that ball.
He did. He did.
And when he fell and hit the ground, the ball popped out. So they was like trying to say, "Oh, I picked it up." No, like the clock ran out.
Yeah.
We couldn't do nothing. The clock ran out. He caught that.
Yep.
Julian launched that bitch and he caught that.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people like that's something I ain't even seen. Like, bro, Julian might have like lost the game, but he threw that ball. Had he had more time, he was winning. He was winning the game. He was going to win the game because of that throw alone, bro. The person who called it was JJ. They had to tackle him because if he got loose and scored a touchdown, Big Ten champs. Like it's a lot of things people are missing about the games. They're just judging based off of win and loss because my boys played a great game.
Oh,
We
yeah.
were cheated off of all them holding calls and all that. Even
We still
Donaldson
beat
stepped up.
ourselves. We still beat ourselves. There were
We
some
did.
questionable
Hands to the
play.
face and all that dumb shit.
There was
Right.
questionable
We did
calls.
motherfuckers too.
Yeah, there were questionable play calls. You know what I'm saying? No, I will say I did like that double pass. I did like that double pass.
Brandon Ennis did go 1 for 1 for positive yardage.
You know, that was nice. But all in all, man, it was a heartbreaking loss, man. At least it didn't hurt us too terribly bad, except for the not getting the Big Ten championship put back in the thing. But I mean, congratulations to Indiana on winning their first, you know, you know, all
Game against
championship.
us in 40
Yeah,
years.
at first, no, 30. First win against us in 30 years. Fucking, you know, Fernando Mendoza just won the AP Player of the Year award. Congratulations on that. You know what I'm saying? You guys, well deserved. Great quarterback. They got a great team, man. And honestly, I would love to see them in the national championship again. I would love to see it. Neutral
If that was a
site,
rematch, it's the rematch I want.
neutral
It's more
site,
than
bro. That is the rematch I want. That's the rematch America wants. We're here for that shit, my guy. We're here for that shit.
once
And
in
I
a
think it'd be a whole new ball game the next time around.
100%.
So, but all in all, man, it was a great game. It really was. It was a fucking
It's fun to
hard fought
watch.
game.
Most intense game of the year.
Oh, 100%. It definitely rivaled the game in the intensity. So it was a good game, man. Like real talk. But oh, we're only up at about coming up on 40 minutes. So give it another couple minutes. But you got anything else to say on that?
I mean, like I said, honorable mention Beckers, man. Dude is long,
Yeah.
great route runner,
Oh yeah.
commits to grabbing the ball.
Man, them cuts,
He
them
gives
break.
it. He gives
Yeah.
it all. That dude is a great receiver,
Oh
and
yeah.
to be able to go right behind Cooper, who's supposed to be the main go to, and he goes down what first quarter,
Yeah.
and you step in as backup, and then you let the running back do what the running back do. Mendoza does what Mendoza does, and they had an undefeated regular season,
Yep.
championship, Big Ten. Like I respect that,
one Hundred
but
percent.
that
I do.
that boy's special.
I Me bitching about the fucking refs and whatnot. I don't want that to take away from anything Indiana did because they earned that win. It's not their fault that the refs deal with it. You know, we're blind apparently, more blind than I am. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm fucking blind, bro. Like I'm
Yeah,
blind,
he can't. I don't know. He can't.
and fucking like yeah, I think I might need to take my glasses over to them. Maybe it'll help them. You know what I'm saying? Like them motherfuckers need to go see an eye doctor. But bro, I don't want it to take away from anything that Indiana did because they did an amazing job. They came and they fought hard. You know what I'm saying? It was a hell of a fucking game, dude. Like I was bouncing off the walls. I was pacing in here. Fucking,
Man,
you heard me on the fucking thing. I was pissed.
oh, that shit ain't me
I was
alive,
pissed.
dog.
And why?
Dumb,
You know,
dumb.
all year long we had little packages where Lincoln Kingholz came in and did some shit. Why the fuck didn't we bring Lincoln in at all?
Bro, the scariest duo will be Lincoln and fucking Bo, because Lincoln can sling that bitch too.
But that's the thing is why not bring him in for a little package here and there? You know when we needed a few yards rushing and something like that. Fake it to Bo, let him block, and let fucking Lincoln take that bitch around the corner.
I agree.
I
I agree,
mean,
man.
run some QB blast, something, something. Like shit's fucking ridiculous, dude. You got the kid, utilize him.
Yeah, like they don't want to utilize nobody right now. Everybody got to be healthy but the defense. They ain't getting nobody on the defense a break unless they hurt. Offense supposedly hurt too, but like, why not save with hits points? You know what I mean? Like that's a smart strategy.
Right.
Now it's that time to go and do the shit. You can't even depend on your top receivers nor your bottom receivers to run the play.
Shit is just wild, my guy. Like it was fucking weird. I hope Ryan Day and them get their shit together, man. I hope they pull out some crazy shit here on December 31st when we face whoever is the winner between UM, fucking Texas A&M and yeah, University of Miami. That's right. Uh, who uh, who do you got in that game? I'm just curious.
I don't know the way what's his name, Carson's been playing and the defense that Texas has. Texas A&M. Uh, I think he's in for a treat. Like he might go down by like three if
So
they
you ta-
have to fight back.
so you taking
Like if they're
Miami?
trading. No, I'm taking Texas.
You taking A&M?
Yeah, I have to because I don't see Beck getting past the fact that like once he throws about three interceptions, game's over.
Yeah, but A&M's defense is shaky, my guy.
But if you take both of those teams, one was three, one was two at one point in time. Both lost, so like they have flaws.
Miami got a
That's a
great
flaw.
defensive line though, bro. Their two DEs are nasty. If I'm not mistaken, both their DEs are double digit sack guys.
So they can give pressure. I can get that. Okay.
Man, this shit does not want to stay lit, my guy.
That's a little game.
I think it's the
Like
boys.
what I'm learning for sure, is like a lot of people are getting their stats on their weakest game. So like at the beginning of the season when people are like either playing somebody or nobody, and they playing nobodies, and they running through them like they low on toilet paper, but they need to run it. Like wipe your ass with it, bro. Get it over with, and then we're gonna get this brand new roll and see how it goes.
I mean, we'll see how it goes. I really think that Miami's gonna give them at least a good run. It's gonna be a good fight. I will
Yeah,
be
but
watching
it's
these
a
games.
team, bro. It's a
Yeah,
team they can't wipe their
I
ass.
will be
They got
watching these games, and we will be keeping y'all informed. That way, we keep y'all up to date. Who we will be facing on December
yeah,
31st. You know what I'm saying? So just
because
stay tuned.
I'm going to Texas A&M. That's just what I was saying.
Now, you did bring up something before we started that you wanted to make mention of before we called it quit. So I'm thinking this time would be the right time to do it, and then we'll call it a night.
I already got all my stuff on.
Nah, the academic,
Oh shit! Yeah, you are absolutely.
or is
That
that
is not right.
144 Ohio State athletes?
Close. So 137
That's right.
of our all sports student athletes have been named the academic All Big Ten team. So, congratulations to them. That's through all sports: football, soccer, men's, women's, lacrosse, whatever sports is going on during the fall right now. There's 137 athletes that are actually doing it in the classroom this way. So, shout out to all of y'all.
By the
Uh,
way, that would include Jeremiah Smith.
I was just about to say
I had to do it.
that does include Mr. JJ himself, Mr. Birthday present, the TTUN on the platter, um, Mr. Smith. Yeah. Yeah. So congratulations to all of y'all. Him. That's just motivation for like future life endeavors. You know what I mean? It might not involve their sport, but they still got that education to go and make a business out of it. To go and be trainers, to go and be business owners, to go and be whatever. I don't know what they're going to school for.
All right, man.
Congratulations
Oh yeah, that's great.
for sure.
But all right, guys. With all that, man, we ain't got much else to say. It's been a wild ride. We're gonna keep close eye on the Sharon Moore shit. See what the hell's going on with that. If we find out some more news, one of us will hop on. I'm sure we'll get something recorded and thrown on here. Um, Side note, I've also been thinking about making a whole new channel, seeing as this channel started out with my video game stuff. We transferred over to this. I'm thinking we start up its own channel, Buckeye High Talk's own channel. What do you think, Pop?
I'm down for it. Yeah, we can get together and get that started. It's
You know,
probably gonna take some time, but
it'll
we can
take
get
some
that.
time, but we'll keep you guys updated on all that. Just some ideas of what we're trying to get this thing running right, things like that. So, like I always say, if you guys got ideas, man, throw them in the comments. Let us know. We'll get back with you guys as soon as we can. Uh, it's another reason I'm thinking the new channel. You know what I'm saying? It's its own channel, so we can set up an email for it. They can email us, things like that. Uh, but we'll let you guys know on all that. And I ain't got much else to say, my guy. You got anything else?
All done.
All
Ready
right,
for
man.
this playoff run.
Yes, sir. All right, man. With that being said, guys, remember, stay high, go Buckeyes.
Go Bucks.